Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. It's Karen from tilleycrafts.stampinup.net, and today we're going to make this card, and this is inspired by my nails. I had these done and I thought, oh, they're lovely, I really like them. I need to make a card. I thought I can make a card, so that's what I've done. I got my nails done by the lovely Katie B. Nails by Katie B. She's on Instagram. She does some amazing nails. She does all mine, especially when I go on retreats, and that she always does me rainbow colours. So let's get started and I'll show you what I did. It is a bigger card, but I don't mind bigger cards. It's nice sometimes. You can put things in it. Like I made one this size recently, and I was able to put a bookmark in it, and then I had a bit to write at the bottom, so that was nice. Right, the colours I've used, I've tried to match up the colours the best I can. So I've gone for Lemon and Lime Twist, Coastal Cabana. Now that would have been Bermuda Bay if Bermuda Bay was current, but I wanted to use current stuff, so I've gone for Coastal. Azure Afternoon, which is a new colour, Lemon Lime Twist Returning, Gorgeous Grape, and Melon Mambo. So what do we need? So we need a card base, which is 11.5 by 8.25, scored at 4 3/4. I need a little white sheet because I need 4 inches by 1 inches, and I need 5 of those, 1 for each colour. And then the black layer is 4.5 by 6.5, which is here. So I'm just going to pop them bits to the side, and I'll pop the card over there. And I'm using basic rhinestones as well. And we're going to be using the Sending Smiles and the Sending Dies. So we'll do our blending first. So what I am actually going to do, you can see I've already been playing, because I know I start that at 1 inch. It is a bit longer, but it's fine. And then I'm just going to use my post-it notes, and I'm just going to line that up on the inch, she says, which she hasn't done very well. Let me do it around this way. Right. 5. That's it. And then and we'll see how this goes. The dog's just run off with some. Oh, you little bugger. Come here. Wait. Oh, sorry about that. I was creating a box with a bit of a special thing inside. Was only a prototype, but the dog's run off with it. I do love him. What have you done with my box, you? Eh? So first of all, I'm going to come in with Melon Mambo. This is a Stampin' Up brush. So I'm going to start off the page and just go over it. I don't mind if it's got different tones to it, because I like that effect. So you can go as light or as dark as you want. Whoops, as she says, as she's moving her post-it note. There we go. It does help if you put your hand on it. And I quite like that. Oh, that is nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave a little gap, because we've got to cut these up. In fact, I should have just cut them up to begin with, shouldn't I? But I thought this might give it a better edge. Crafting 101 with Karen, and how not to do things, I think. Oh well, that's not straight. You can tell it's not straight. I'm going to cut them up because my plan's not going to work. So let's start again. So we're going to cut these 1 inch. Be able to see how far off I was. Oh, look, not too bad. I'll go from the other end now. Otherwise, we'll be here all day with me fanning about. Be alright if I was blending them into each other, but I didn't want to blend them into each other. But I did want to stamp across them this time. But what we'll do is we'll do the colour, then I'll stick them together, then we'll stamp across them and see what happens. Right, let's get motoring. Right, so we're finished with the melon mambo. That can go away. Bring in the gorgeous grape. This is where I get inky. Right, gorgeous grape. I'm going to use this one. Yeah, there's no colour on that. So I'm going to use my post-it note to hold it. Oops. See, this is the only trouble with doing strips. This is why I wanted to do it in a full sheet, but unless I was going to blend it in, I don't think it would have worked. I'm going to try and do another big blob there, so it looks like it should be like that. There we go, that's the purple done. Lemon and lime. I don't know whether this needs re-inking actually, because I've had this since we had it originally. I wouldn't get rid of it because I liked it. You're probably looking at this brush and thinking, that's not a Stampin' Up brush. Which, no, it wasn't. Before Stampin' Up had brushes, I got these off Amazon. And I got a few in different colours. So, these are the Stampin' Up brushes, and these are the ones I got off Amazon. But I do like these. And I like these as well. So, who says you can't have both? There we go. Let's put a bit more on there. That's nice. Right, next colour. Might do that purple one again actually, but let's do the others first and see how we go. This is Coastal. Do like this. Whoops, got a little dimensional on there. That must have been on my ink pad. Whoops. Oh well, at least you know I'm real and I don't edit things. This is how it is when I craft. There we go. That's not okay. Next colour, this beautiful Azure Afternoon. I'm really liking this one. This is one of the new colours. This will be very juicy. Oh. Oh, look at that. Stunning colour this. I think I needed to wash this brush actually. You can see the swirls on it, but it's not too bad. Let's turn it round. Let's put that on it. I was really gutted when Pacific Point left, because I just started using that and I was like, no, you can't leave us. And then we got this one, so I was quite happy. Right, I think we will do the purple again because it just doesn't go with it. Is this 1 inch? Or is it a bit shorter than 1 inch? No, it's a bit shorter. Let's just get another strip. Right, just going to cut that off so I know it's level. Turn it round. Make sure that's at 4. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if I can mess this one up again. Try not to mess my grid paper up because I've got the new grid paper. And always start off light because you can always make it darker, whereas you, as you've seen, you can't take it off. There we go. That's better. I like that much better. Shut this off and move these out the way. Let's turn it over so it's a bit clean. Yeah, this is my new grid paper. It's in the catalogue. It's got all the new in colours in it. Wild wheat, pebble path, copper clay, boho blue, and I'm missing one. Mauve, there we go. Mauve. Oh. Right. So, like I was saying, I'm going to try and stick these together so that I can stamp across them this time. Okay. Try and do it in the right order, Karen. There we go, that's the order. Ooh, that purple one's a little bit shorter. So are all these 4? That would be a good point to check, wouldn't it? And what have I done with meat cutter? Right. See, told you. Can't take me anywhere. There we go. We'll see if this works. There we go. Brilliant. Now I can stamp across them and I'll follow on. Right, so out of the Sending Smiles, I've used, this is a carryover set as well. I've used this one here because I think it's very nice and it looks like my hands. And I used, on my original card, I used black and I stamped off, but what I want to do is use black and smoky slate just to see what that looks like. So I'm using Memento. Pick this up. Should actually use a stamping mat. With photopolymer, it's always advised to use a stamping mat, or unless you've got a big wad of grid paper under, then you should be okay. Right, so And now I can get across them, and they'll when they're on the card it looks like it's continuous. Oh, I am liking this. And then I might have just a little, whoops, help baked it up properly, like so. I like that. Very nice. Right. So my chamois, let's make sure that's dry, and then we'll come in with a smoky slate. So let me have a look at how dark it is. Oh, not like that. Right. Oh, I do like that this time. That is nice. I like that. I don't know if to just put one actually there. Oh, yes. And that works. Better than what we were originally going to do. Let's move those out the way. Peel these off. I just noticed that little dimensional does not want to disappear. There we go. Oh, missing one. There he is. Right. Where did I put the bits? Here's the bits. I'll leave it up there in case you want the measurements. Right, so I need to make sure we've got them the right way up. That way and that way. And then you can use your grid paper to line them up, or just eyeball it like I do. There we go, that looks about right. Now, where did I put my glue? Got it. So I'm going to go for the end piece first. When you get your end pieces right, then you can work your way in. And I like lining them up on the sheet, because then you can see what you're doing. That's it. And that's why I like Tombow as well, because you've got a bit of wiggle room. So what inspires you to make cards? Do you like looking at what other people do and it inspires you to do your own? Do you use nature? I've done that before now, seen something in nature and recreated it. This is a little bit wider than I thought it was, but it's fine like that. Right, next we need ribbon, and on this one, this I think is either retired or it's online. I'm not too sure. I need to look that out because it's one of my favourite ribbons. So I have got a piece of that I found, or we have this brand new ribbon, and it comes in a pack of 3. and it's As You Afternoon Lemon Lolly, and there is a bubble bath, and it's a pack of 3 sheer ribbons. So I didn't know whether to go bold, that one, and then we also have the new Lemon and Lime Twist ribbon, so we could do that. But I'm thinking, I think I prefer white, to be honest, but we have got a new white ribbon. It's a herringbone ribbon, but then I'm thinking, is it too big? These are the dilemmas I have when I'm making cards. So to me, I don't know whether that looks too much. There's my card. Whether that looks too much on there or not. And then I think it takes off too much, I think. So I'm afraid I'm going to use this bit. Because I absolutely love this ribbon. Can't be helped. And you can see through it because it's pretty. So I shall be complaining to Stampin' Up if we can't get this one anymore, because I really love it. And the easiest way I find to put this down is a bit of Stampin' Seal. So move it around. It's got Stampin' Seal or tear and tape. Either of those I use for ribbons. So you put a bit of ribbon round, and then we're going to do a faux bow. Level needs to come off a little bit. That's better. Yeah, it's better. I like to put plenty of glue on because it's a bigger card. That should do it. Let's make sure there's no bits. Make sure it opens the right way. And then we just pop it in the middle. Can you see that little piece of cotton there? Sneaked in. Like that. And then the job is then, with this little bit, can I make a bow? This is the question. It'll be quite a small bow, but it is a bow nevertheless. There we go. Snip the end of the tails off. That can go on there like that with a glue dot. You can use a glue dot or some Stampin' Seal works just as well. Just press my bow into the glue dot and bob it on there like that. And then we just need a sentiment. And if it's like that and it won't stick down, you can always get another glue dot. And just pop it onto there. There we go, that'll sit a bit better. Right, now for my sentiment, I want to try, I've got my mini cut-and-emboss machine here. And this actually cuts out the sending and a shadow, so I want to have a play with that. So I want to cut out the sending, and we need a label. Can't use that. But I keep some trusty strips there. Do I have a big enough one for the sending or not? Nope, don't have a big enough one for the sending. Just put that up there for a minute. that is big enough. And for that label, pop that die over there. Now I have got, she says, somewhere in amongst all this glue, is this double-sided sticky tape, which I'm going to put on the back of there. So that it will capture the majority of that. Plates in. Right, now I do apologise if I shake you a little bit. I'll try not to shake you too much. Don't want you all getting seasick. Right, that's the sending. And this is the shadow. Oops, stay on there though. And then we'll have a label. And then I'll stop shaking you. Just fast forward this bit to stop all the shaking. And that's our label. Right. So there's our sending. Shadow. And it's going to poke out these bits. Don't need those. Oops, I did want my dot. What have I done with my dot? My dot's still in there. That's good. It's picked up some of the black fluffy bits. So it's gonna, oh, I can get it there. My fingers aren't working. And then the trick is just to get it lined up. Just don't want to stretch it. That's the only thing you've got to be careful on, that you don't actually stretch it. But look at that. There is a dot in here, but I'm thinking of putting a, not in that one, in this one. The dot is there, but what I will probably do is put a little gem on. So I'm sending, what am I sending? Where's the stamp set? Sending a card to say hello. And that will just fit on there nicely. Let's pick that up. And it's watercolour black memento. I was actually going to do it the other way around. I was going to do the white background with black lettering, but I thought I'll try it this way, see what it looks like. We either like it or we don't. Move all these out the way. Move that out the way. And bring my card back in. So I'm thinking of going across like that, and then have that one up on there like so. So just get some dimensionals on here. Get big ones on there. Nope, Let's go for little ones. I have actually got black dimensionals, I should have brought them out. But we'll just have to be careful when we're putting them down. You can never have too many dimensionals, especially on words. Get one more in there. Yes. It's quicker for me to do this, I think. Getting the big ones off with that's alright, but the little ones, sometimes it doesn't work. There we go. And I think I should do it like that. And then we need some dimensionals on here. I've got a strip somewhere. This, love this stuff. Keep that a little bit. It's quite a long video this, I'm sorry it's taken so long, but like I say, you can fast forward through stuff. There we go, and then just bring in the gems. She says she did have gems. There they are. These are the basic rhinestones, and like I said, the off a little dot of the eyes missing, and what a good place to put a gem. There we go. And I'll just put a couple of gems all over it. You can never have enough bling, never. There we go. That's our card. So I'm sorry it's been quite a long video today, but like I said, it was inspired by my nails. So I really hope you like it. That was my prototype, and this is the one that we've done today. I quite like this, the sending on it. I might do one for that actually. The sending on it, and we've used Melon Mambo, Gorgeous Grape, Azure Afternoon, Coastal Cabana, and Lemon and Lime Twist. Love those colours. And the stamp set we used was Sending Smiles with the sending dies. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you're all okay, and you can join me again soon.